She's faster than the boss of the harpoon in Berserker. Oh. I don't remember that.
My mind's ablaze! Make it stop! Leaves this laboratory for the sake of craft.
Very punishing. Yeah, to doing this boss now. If we want to finish the DLC, we do. You would zip around and use a gun constantly. Yeah, that has like 3 phases.
My mind's ablaze! Make it stop!
Ah, dude, we died 4 times in a row. That one, this one attack. The shoulder dash one. It's a 1 and then a delayed 2 and then a quick shoulder charge, and then like a sweep attack. Keep getting hit by like 1 or 2 of the attacks and it's just fucking GG's because it's all it takes to kill.
My mind's ablaze! Make it stop!
We're dead.
For the sake of craft.
We need to find a better way to deal with the whirlwind attack. Because it's either eat it to the face or block. Which is mostly eat it to the face, which is almost a one-shot in itself.
My mind's ablaze! Make it stop! Laboratory for the sake of craft.
Like you can't block it. I mean, you can, but it just staggers you and you die. We literally died 6 times the same attack, the same combo at some point in it. Can she be stunned during the whirlwind? I think if you attack during the whirlwind, you will die.
My mind's ablaze. Make it stop!
Bro, like, what is... Oh, God, man, it's so fucking... I should stop doing it. It honestly frustrates me. It seems like badly coded or something.
Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me? Everyone leaves this laboratory for the sake of craft.
Brutal. Are you dying regardless? Well, okay, so no, to answer your question, you cannot stun her during... I mean, I don't think you can stun her during the whirlwind. The only way to stun her during the whirlwind is if you were ranged and you're like shooting her with a heavy attack like a bow or throwing something at her, or if you had so much poise that you could literally just tank her whirlwind while heavy attacking her, and hopefully that you break her poise. Oh, it's just she's in the fire now. Broke her hammer, at least. That's really good.
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never
Substantially reduced. Well, so it's like a fucking truck, but it's substantially reduced the amount of damage she does.
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
God, the stunning is fucking brutal. What?
Never surrender!
Okay, dude, what is that? Oh, the stun.
For the sake of Cross.
Okay, dude, she literally broke out of my backstab animation and hit me. What? Is that supposed? I've never seen a mob do that in this game. I don't know if this is a boss specific thing or not. If we can break her weapon early, that reduces her damage like a fair bit.
Make it stop!
I literally cannot move out of that corner.
I'm
not sure what you're supposed to do in that circumstance. How do you break the hammer? You just parry. It breaks weapons. It broke. It did enough damage reduction that instead of getting 2-shot, I was getting 3 or 4-shot, which is much more mistake friendly.
All afterlife will freeze here. This is where we die. Alchemist bastard! What did your drugs do to me?
This last one. Quick one.
Alchemist bastard! What did your drugs do to me?
Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, there's the break. Thank God, because that would have killed us.
I am indomitable! Bear the pain, Veronique! Never surrender!
Bruh. Oh, I'm alive. I just added a death. Okay. I'm not out of death. Okay, now we're out of death contaminant. It's completely like I literally thought we died. I just like took my hands off my controller and stuff. Acid does also contribute to breaking weapons faster, yeah. Good debuff.
All afterlife will freeze here! This is where we die!
I need to heal real quick.
Never give in. Forgive me. I did terrible things to you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Drug. Their cure. It twisted my mind.
Oh yeah, she's infected. Look at her
I
arm.
put you in danger.
Thank you, Tom Miles, man.
Please.
Just finished the game. He's going to G++.
Nothing must leave this place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings.
Thanks, James.
Their test
Thanks, homie.
subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced Overseer.
You're gonna go feed cat after
It
this, by the
cannot
way,
be
so we'll
allowed
have a
to
quick little break here.
Do me this one last favor.
About the legendary stalker.
If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back when I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion. I'm done.
Taste
Head to the coast. Find Leia.
I'm done.
Casuals are
Taste
gifted
my
5
ass.
tier 1 subs.
Leave without saluting. Salute.
I die as I lived.
Casual
Without
brother, thank you for
regret.
gifting 5.
Remember me. Veronique of Grant.
Coolant control room access, blue sheep's mask, blue sheep apparel, Veronique's will. One at a time. This letter stands as my last will and epitaph. Many stalkers are collaborating with the alchemists in their vile human experiments. They're shameless wretches. I cannot stand by and watch this betrayal. I plan to put an end to their treason. I leave this final message for my comrades who have pledged to join me in this attack. None of us will survive. I'm truly sorry, Veronique. You feel warm. Yeah, that was a good fight. My only two gripes with it were getting physically pinned in the corner, and there's nothing you can do because you can't iframe out of it. Like you just have to parry everything or die. And even then, if she puts fire into you, you're dead. That's pretty hard. And the backstab thing, but the backstab things are not this boss thing. Although that like pushing me out of the backstab was weird. It's just the backstab hitboxes in this game are really fucked for some mobs. $100 restaurant. Did you steal her hammer? I assume it's one of the weapons from the vendor. Okay. Hello, my son. Week of the air spent $100 for your mom with food. Oh, because healthcare? Yep, Yolzy. Yep. Now, darkness. The tables have turned. Cool. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. Tough. Tough, but fair. Okay, I'm gonna AFK here. Right here. Did you guys turn up your volume? Okay. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's see what those cooling vents uncovered. Or the cooling system going down, rather. Here it comes.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Naturally dead in the afterlife, causing havoc. More GUIs. Never been a... What the fuck is that? A poop? That's gotta be poop. There's like 0% chance that's not poop. We're all in agreement that's poop, chat? Cool. Let's take the elevator with a bunch of bodies in it. Surprised there wasn't like a rest spot there where she was. Or was there and I missed it? Like a stargazer. Boy, walking. Go back out to the Frost Clear? No, I'm gonna port back there as soon as we can, but there was no immediate way back. I feel like I missed the Stargazer. But I feel like we missed something in a room. I want to go back. Hello.
I suppose I should expect to meet strange
Oh, is that the
people
real
in such a
Aladoro?
strange place. I smell blood on you. But
Does he have 4 fingers?
interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies.
Explain the situation.
Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object?
A little one.
This is a photo of Leia and her 2 apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word that you wish to help Leia. I'll trust you. For the moment. My name is mine to hold. But you have my word that I am not your enemy. Nor Leia's. I consider any enemy of the alchemists an ally. Stay and rest a while.
What is this? About what he's doing here.
I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins. A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it, and conducted vile experiments on their finds. These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon the city. If you plan to continue exploring this facility, take this horn. Blow it if you find the two-faced overseer. No matter where you are in this facility, I'll hear it and come to your aid.
About his identity.
I'm just someone fighting against the alchemists. I have my reasons, but I must hide my identity to protect the person most dear to me.
Sister.
I can't rest until I finish investigating the alchemists.
It's his sister, the
If
Smith
you're
chick in the
open
main
to
world.
it, I would like to ask for your assistance.
About the legendary stalker.
Legendary. Leia probably hates that title. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil, murderous puppet. But a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger. Leia is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her since she has lost an apprentice once before. Would you like to ask me anything more?
Yeah. What else is left? What happened to Romeo?
Trouble erupted at the zoo, and Romeo went to deal with it alone. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of justice. I wouldn't call them vigilantes, but they did their best. Regardless, Romeo could handle
Music's good here.
himself. Nothing should have troubled him on this mission. But he went missing.
He's the king of...
It's possible that this is some old grudge coming back to stab Leia in the back. Being the legendary stalker does make you a constant target to resentful enemies.
Oh, is that right, guys? How to find Leia?
Leia maintains several places along the coast that she uses as base camps. I'd seek her out in that area.
Tiny bean animal. About the golden coin tree. Golden tree.
Take a look at this.
Oh, that's what that is.
This tree. What could it possibly be? It looks almost human-like. I dare not imagine what plans they have for it. But I'm certain this tree bears significance.
It's not a bear, it's a tree. How to reach the Rose Estate?
The Rose Estate, you say? I have heard whispers, mere rumors really, that an underground tram runs to the estate. If true, the tram should be at the end of this very facility.
It's the legendary stalker Beanington. Ding, bam.
If you find the Overseer, be sure to blow the horn. No matter where you are in this facility, I will come find you.
Wait, do you need to blow it for story purposes, or is it like a summon? A horn brought from the country in the morning. Use it when confronting the Two-Face Overseer in the underground facility to signal and summon the tracker. To endure a night. To endure the night, I hope that tomorrow's sun will rise. To help someone is to pass that hope to each other. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the OG Eladora, right? So, no big mystery there. Cool to see him after all the background we have on him already. Letter of reprimand, an old letter coated in a thick layer of dust. Do not forget the importance of the listeners. The recent situation is a regrettable consequence. I have repeatedly emphasized the value of these special individuals. They must always be approached with great care. Now, this recent series of accidents has robbed us of a listener candidate. This is a significant loss. Listener is like the blue butterfly chick. I acknowledge that managing the specific candidate was difficult here due to the subject's position and high amount of interest in her. However, this accident resulted in her death. Mysterious death of a family member of the head of the workshop union. This is something that even the Order cannot condone. Do not forget the exhaustive measures and even terminations had to be carried out to cover up her death and our complicity. The members who planned this misguided experiment will be dealt with. They were not authorized to attempt to create linkages between listeners and Great One's relics. If a similar incident occurs in the future, the Order will not hesitate to punish those responsible. You can never be too careful in approaching a listener. Ensure you proceed with the utmost caution. Again! Like a fast way to get back to her room? I feel like we missed something there. Oh, Mr. Cat, are you rowdy? There's like no stargazer there, right? Gotta go back real quick. Play World of Warcraft. There's always something worse, Heels. I really like the melody in that room where we're talking to OG Eladora. OG Dora. This is like poop or runoff, basically. Are we supposed to hit that? Yeah, we'll come back to this in a second. Is this poop or blood? Or bloody poop? Porky and the low sticks. So we take the sub in the first one. Yeah, there was no Stargazer after. Well, I guess the Stargazer was before her. They probably just didn't put a closer one in. Okay, guess we didn't miss anything. Oh, we can. No, wait, no. I was gonna say we can port back up, but I want to see what that. If we can turn that valve. Boom, 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 boom. Is that poop or blood? Bloody poop. Please message back to you by sleep. Look like we can interact with that. It was even in the spotlight and everything. Mushes into you, dude. How with my hand back and forth, how with my hand back and forth. Listening. So that's down here.